Okay, let's test this voice, and then could go in with the charts again. Okay, let's test hear myself, so that is our good voice. A new post, here we go, into Patreon, live stream, number 63. And then a Discord link. There we go. So I had a request for going through the through SMH first. I had an actual alerts going on that not too long ago. I'll take a look at Tesla a bit later, but let's take a look at this. So close that, close that. So this was what we were looking for. If we had one more high, let me take off these headphones for a bit. So what we were looking for previously was a potential fifth wave. That never happened. We just got down. Now, if you're looking at the extensions, I think I pulled it from here. We never got to that 1.618. So again, we never favored the third, fourth, and fifth scenario fully, because again we didn't hit that 1.618. However, again, now we came down. We hit a point of control. We got a reaction, or now 2 times a reaction for this whole thing, and we are like in some kind of a, well, I'm not quite sure how to label this. Maybe even start from here as 3 up, 3 up, and then down again. So maybe it's some kind of WXY to the downside. Not quite sure how this is going. Again, we did get a reaction, so that is kind of bullish of a signal. Let's see, we did get quite low on RSI here. We even took out these lows on 1 hour, not on 4 hour, which is good. So there is still a chance that this is a wave 1, 2 of something larger. If you were to long, I would be placing my stop loss here and calculating the position size based on this low. So how you would do that is, if you're going long here, I would just take this position size, get in on that position, and move my stop loss down here. If we take out this low, again, we are going to be going beyond the range POC here, and then it's more than likely not going to be rejecting here again. Now this area of interest was also a yearly VWAP, so again that offers some kind of area of interest. Previously when we came through and acted as support, we went through it, but again this was an area of interest with that VWAP in mind. Previously here we just went through it, backtested it again, or rejected it, and now formed it as a support on the early August, I guess. But yeah, currently acting as support. This is how I would be playing it. Let's go through the indices next. So what did we have here? We had the option of having this as potential fifth. It wasn't that good. Let's go through the ES first. We had this more of a drop down than we'd like, but again it's nothing really out of ordinary yet, because again the retracement here is still fairly shallow. For wave 4 we never got to the 38.2. Like we were talking last time, I think we had the option of having this as 3, 3 and 5, which we did get. So again, I would be just doing that for now. this acting or has the possibility of having just as a wave 1 or wave 8 to the downside as well, but we never really took liquidity through here, so it's very much on the same level here on ES at least. Dow is a bit different. We did get that dump as well, but nothing has really happened since. Nasdaq, I think it was more likely or more like ES as well, but yeah, that never succeeded either. We had the option of having this as the start of something. ABC, I think as I mentioned last week's live stream, I said Nasdaq was the only one I would be willing to long, but we never got a reaction here where I was looking for, so never took that trade. We just went through the level, and yeah, I'm not interested in that then. So again, this idea completely gone. Now, what did we still have in common with ES on Nasdaq is the fact that we are still having this as a possibility, the wave fall. Could we have some kind of a diagonal here? It's very odd looking. Not quite sure. Maybe it's some kind of diagonal in here, and this would be the ABC, and then this would be another ABC. Kind of far-fetched since it's so extended, but I feel like the wave 4 is still valid, although here on Nasdaq, which has been way worse, we are basically at the maximum. We tacked the 50% retracement of that third wave for the fourth wave, so again we can't really go lower. Also, the whole invalidation of this whole idea is down here, 18558. So that has to be something to keep in mind as well. But yeah, that's ES and Nasdaq. I think those are still valid for more upside. Dow, I think again we have to be just doing this, having this as 3, 3, and then 5. And now we'd be looking for up. So which one of these would be the one I would be longing? Maybe ES. Maybe there's going to be one more drop here, take liquidity, and then pump up. Maybe. Let's see if there is some kind of levels here that I would be interested in. We're right at the point of control, right there where we have a previous daily. Not too many things here. POC way lower on Dow. Dailies. How about Nasdaq? We got a resistance VWAP up top. Yearly support though. Yearly VWAP down below. So again, that could be holding us up. But yeah, maybe ES would be the one that I would be trading here. And I don't really want it to go past 2-to-1 extension here. So even if it comes down below here, I don't really want it to do more than this. And then it gives us good risk to reward ratio. And targeting again, basically these highs as main target, but I would take profits here as well. Here, or actually this way. You could just do this. This would be the ultimate scenario, because I would be still looking for that one more pump up higher before continuation to the lower. That's the higher time frame market overview, I feel like. Get rid of these so we can actually see again. On Tesla, like we talked about, missed this. Now it's pumping again. This whole thing could be some kind of diagonal, or it could be some kind of a WXY, where this would be W, X, and Y. Let's get rid of that, so like this, where this 3 wave, 3, 3, and this could be continuing to the downside again. I'm going to be taking that off for now. But overall higher time frame picture is still that we could be looking for that one more high, and if we want to be more bullish, we'd be doing overall this kind of setup where we are creating this diagonal, where this would be the more of a motive wave structure. I'm just looking for or scanning some kind of setups here. Yeah, we never really got a reaction here as well. So yeah. What's this? This would have been cancelled just yesterday. Yeah, just yesterday. But now we can confirm that this is not a diagonal, because it can't be, because we have taken out the low. In which case we might be still looking at something else here on higher time frame as well. We're thinking this as potential yeah, it still has a ways to go. Previous wave 4, potential wave 4 was there at 116, and that is still long ways ahead. Like 30%. I'm not quite sure what this structure is. Maybe we can create a structure like this where we have some kind of diagonal here at the end. Not really something close. This here does look very good as a 5-way structure, and I would be potentially interested in looking for short here. The only thing is that this structure here looks very much 3-wave-ish now. Let's see if there's any volume here. Right at the POC, if we are not zooming in too much. A volume cluster at least. Yeah, of sorts here. So there is short opportunity right now here. You could be just looking at something something like this. Take the position size of this size again and tuck the stop loss somewhere there. We don't really want to give too much of a stop loss here overall, because again, if it goes beyond the 2-to-1 extension, this could develop into a 5-wave of its own. If that does, or if that is the case, then whatever this was, that looks like a 5-way down, it really doesn't fit anymore, because it would have to be something like this, and I don't really like that anymore. So that's why I would be using that as an invalidation. What do we have here? We had a structure going up in 3. I don't know what that is though. This looks more like 3 as well. Nothing I would touch at the moment because that is unclear. PayPal, nothing, yeah. This looks like 3 waves so far. There is a POC of which we got a reaction from, of at least visible range. Maybe it's even here. No, that's higher. So lower time frame POC getting against the higher time frame POC here with a previous support area. So this area is strong resistance above here, around 118.9-ish or 6, 118.6. This looks kind of bleak here, 3 waves. NVIDIA did get into that zone, oops, and got that reaction. We might just want to be putting this stop loss again. It's kind of scuffed. A lot of volume down here though. We had the volume spike here as well with the extension. But yeah, maybe I'll just hold this as is. We'll see if this takes into anything. This is very similar to what we had on SMH, for example, where we had this that never developed into a proper looking 5 wave, but instead we just dumped. This turned out are looking like 3 waves. Still positive at the moment on this trade, but we'll see how this develops today. You really shouldn't take out this low like I would be expecting on maybe on that ES. If it takes out this low on ES, it still can wick here and not take out our stop loss here, which is a good thing, because this could be still a wave 4 of summon, and if it just wicks out and then goes up, we're still in it. SMH we already took a look at. Google. Nothing I like in here. Nope. Let's go through some crypto things. Some possibilities still in here for higher plays. However, again, there are quite a few altcoins and Bitcoin as well that has some strong levels above, where also this whole thing to the downside looks like 5 wave-ish more than Bitcoin does. Bitcoin, I'm not quite sure what this is. Maybe it's some kind of 1 2 1 2 here, 3 4 5 3 4 5, maybe. It's kind of rough at the moment. But what is good about this structure is that we took out this liquidity here, and created some kind of move to the upside. However, that move to the upside did not really look like 5 so far, right? So this again hit the 1.618 but never created that really clear 5th wave. Here we just got, I don't know what that is. That looks kind of 5 wave-ish, but it could be just 3 waves as well. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, we are looking at some interesting levels like weekly here. Retracement. Previously it was better with the 786. Currently the POC, like yearly VWAP, like there's so many resistance things here before we can turn again more bullish. Anyway, wise, this is still valid as a next wave. We can still look for higher, but it's we got still struggles to go for or go through, I guess. Similar with ETH, like POC, like local range POCs on most altcoins. Either you have the like POCs somewhere down below or up above, like locally here. Let's see if I can find some here. Currently right there. Litecoin rejected through that, or for that on ZIL. Let's see dot. Didn't show it, so it's above. BNB, it's above. You saw like how that didn't look too good. POC above with the retracements on AVAX and US, pretty much the similar. So what you would be seeking is some kind of retracement. I would be looking for retracement. Like look at this. Previously we had a clear 3 wave downwards. Then we had a massive dump to the downside. How can you not short something like this? I don't know. That is something that we have to do. Wave 2, look for like a deep retracement. 786 with a weekly, with a volume cluster. This would be the trade here. Something like that, and down here. Good risk to ratio, and that's it. You let the price do its thing. If it goes up, then I don't know. That's lost on that trade, but you know, like vet as well. Got POC. There's a daily here, and yeah, daily previous here. We tapped that though on that, where we actually got that retracement again. So this is not as strong, I guess, because we have already used this POC previously for that rejection with that daily, but we have a new daily just below us, or just below that one. There's still some setups to be had, but not the best. ADA as well, weekly POC, and even potentially, let's see if there's any retracement. That's even deeper than 786. Chain link. Sol. Atom. Like this is where you can see the weakness in these markets, where we created that three wave, have already taken out the low. Not quite sure what this structure though is. Maybe it's some kind of WXY here. The 3, 3, 3. So it would just label it something like that. Even if it could be done, I guess. But yeah, areas like this are like some that I would probably just be shorting, setting a limit order, something there. Yeah, quite a few of these has some kind of levels. I kind of want them to be restacked. This weekly was already tapped. Maybe here. It's that far up. Yes, classic. Some super old weekly hits. And now we're already at Forex. We could be looking at some kind of Forex plays as well. This kind of looks impulsive to the upside. Maybe 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. I would be expecting one more high. This here might be actually a short here. This with a POC. These areas as well, like we have a, oh actually, no, these are old ones, never mind. Long opportunity, something like this. Setting a load there. So this area, and somewhere above here. Looking for this area. So that's 1.65 to 1.65, something more. Yeah, 1.65 somewhere. You can see that on your chart as well. But 2 VWAPs, another area somewhere down here where we've got more stacked Euro AUD. Ooh, this looks impulsive to the downside, I guess. Nothing really filling up too much here. Not that interesting. I guess this would have been potential short opportunity, kind of missed that. I haven't been looking at Forex at all. Like we had a VWAP, sorry, a POC right here. Oh, not anymore. Or does this not just update? Oh, it's a bit slow. FXCOM. Well, I guess that's not a PSC then. I guess this is, never mind then. This I would not be longing, because again, we are in very much of a very like overlapping structures. I don't see any value in that. I want to see some kind of let's see that again, because I wasn't waiting long enough. No. Your GPY. Let's get the full list here. There's so many pairs. We have already reacted to this previously, so nothing there really. I mean, there is a new daily here as well, down here, but that is super close. Not really feeling that. There's weekly and a monthly and the POC, but again, those both are old ones. Nothing stacking up here. VWAPs here, we got a rejection. Now, if this was a price today, this would have been a short. I think we watched this on the other list as well. Yeah, similar here. Setting alert here. If you just pump straight into it, if we see a red rejection, then we could be looking for a short. Canadian GPY. Just scanning through some of these forex pairs. Like this here. Well, weekly. The POC jumped up higher for some reason. Hadn't calculated fully. These would be interesting here. That monthly and 618. This looks kind of dumpy, right? It's just like a, oh, you can label it like this as well, LA wise. And then we just have like 5 waves, so A, B, C. Man, no, not liking that. Well, at least we got a couple plays in there. Potential plays. Areas of interest. Hit that VWAP, got some kind of rejection. But yeah, now we're back into indices already. But yeah, I think we have gone through the list now. So I don't really have much else to go for at the moment. So I don't really have too many things to present here either. So I think just calling it early. If you're interested in again more of Eliwave, you can check out their course on Udemy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you're interested in more signals, check out the countrendcapital.com, where me and Tim and Oya are giving out some trades there. But yeah, I think that is pretty much all I want to share today. So again, thanks for watching and catch you on the next week's live stream. See you then. Bye bye.